Re-
Hello, this is Qin and thank you for participating in this usability test. I'm conducting a usability study for a web application. The purpose of this section is to understand whether the website is easy to understand, whether the features are usable, and where users may feel confused. The session will take about 20 minutes. During the test, I would like you to think aloud while you interact with the website. For example, please tell me what you are looking for, what you think a button means, and why you choose to click something. There are no right or wrong answers, and I'm not testing you. I'm just testing the website. If you get stuck at any point, that is completely okay. This is actually useful for this study. I would like to record the screen and audio for this class project. You may stop the session at any time. Do I have your permission to record this session?
Well, yes, I agree to be recorded and understood. I will try to say my thoughts out loud during the session.
Okay, that's great. And before we begin, I would like to ask a few short background questions. You may skip any questions you don't want to answer. And first, do you currently live with other people, such as roommates, housemates, or family members? Yeah.
Well, yes, I currently live with two roommates.
Oh, that's great. And do you usually share household chores with other people?
Well, yes, we do. We usually divided the chores like one person takes out the trash, another does the dishes, and someone else cleans the common area.
Okay, that's great. And have you used the task management, calendar, or collaboration apps before?
Well, yes, I have used Google Calendar and the Reminders app on my phone. Sometimes we also organize things in a group chat.
Hmm, amazing. And on a scale from 1 to 5, how familiar are you with this type of web application, where 1 means not familiar at all and 5 means very familiar?
Well, I think I would give myself a 4. I use this type of tool sometimes, but not every day.
Okay, and let's start our first impression. And now please look at the page without clicking anything yet. What do you think this website is for?
Well, I think this is a website for roommates or people living together to organize chores and see who is responsible for what.
And what do you think are the most important features here?
Well, I think the most important features are viewing the chore schedule, seeing who is assigned to each task, checking whether tasks are completed, and adding or editing um, tasks. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if this were your first time using it, where would you click first and why?
Well, I would probably look at the task list first because it is the most visible part of the page. And I also noticed the new chore button because it seems important if I want to add a new task.
Yeah. Are you look at this page? As you look at this page now, is there anything that feels unclearly or uncertain?
Well, a little. Not completely sure what the check mark and the empty circle mean. Yeah. And although I can guess they probably mean completed and not completed. And also, I noticed that the page shows both added chore and new chore.
Yeah.
So I would take an extra moment to confirm that there are two different functions.
Okay. And let's start our tasks and the first task. And now please complete the first task here and imagine that you were a resident in this shared home and you want to check the chore scheduled for February 21 and 2026. Please tell me who is assigned to that chore and what is a chore. What is a priority and is it completed or still pending?
Well, I am scrolling down to find February 21st, and here is it. Well, okay, I found it. And the chore is water plants, and it is assigned to Alice. The priority is high, and it looks like it's not completed yet because there is an empty circle instead of a check mark.
Yeah, and did you feel that this information was easy to find?
Well, it was very easy to find because the dates are in order. But if there were more tasks, I think I would want a search or filter feature because otherwise I would need to scroll a lot.
Oh yeah, I think you are right. And let's go to the task two. And now please complete the second task. Imagine that Alice is unavailable, and you need to reassign the water plants chore to Bob and change the status to complete. Please try to make that change and continue think aloud as you do it.
Well, I see an edit chore section on the right. So this looks like the place where I can modify the task. The current title is water plants, and I can see that assigned to this set to Alice. So I will change it to Bob. The status is currently pending. So I will change it to completed. Now I will click update.
Oh, yeah, I think you finished the task. And let me see, you can go to the tasks. Oh, and I still have another question. So, and was there any part of this process that felt unclear?
Well, overall, I was able to complete it, but at first I had to make sure that this area was already tied to a specific task. Since the page also shows new chore at the same time, I had to distinguish between editing and creating. And also, I would feel more confident if there were a clear success message after clicking update. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm agree with you. And let's go to the third task. And please create a new chore with the following information. The title is Mop Kitchen Floor, and the description is yeah, you can click the new chores and assign to Charlie, and the due date is February 28 and 2026. Status is pending and the priority is high.
Well, let me check. For the title, I will enter,
You can enter Mop Kitchen Floor.
well, mop kitchen floor, and the description is,
Description is please clean the kitchen floor before Sunday. Yeah, that's right. And assign this task to Charlie.
Charlie,
Yeah, third one. Yeah, and the date is February 28th. February.
February
Yeah.
28.
No,
Okay.
no, no, no. It's 2026. I think the time is 2026. Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
okay.
right. Yeah, and the status is pending, and the priority is high.
Priorities high. Okay.
Yeah, you can create.
Okay. I will click create.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. You can scroll down to the
Okay. Let me check.
maybe you can to the yeah the second page.
Okay.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
We can see you finish this task and it appeared on the list. And still, I have another questions. Did the process of creating a new task feel intuitive?
Well, it was mostly intuitive because the form fields are on standard and I understood what each one meant. However, it would be better if the date format were more consistent, since the dates in the list seem to use a different format. A date picker would probably improve the experience. Yeah.
Okay, now you can maybe finish another task, and just imagine that you have finished the turn you just finished the mop kitchen floor this task, and you can mark it as complete.
Well, okay. Mm, I remember the page says I can tap a chore to mark it complete. So we'll try to clicking the task. If it changes to a check mark, I will understand that it has been completed. Mm, okay. Yeah, but I would still prefer a more explicit button here. Something like mark complete.
Do you think the interaction queue here is clear enough?
Well, I think it's okay, but not especially obvious. If I were using it for the first time, I might hesitate about whether I would click the text, the icon, or the whole text row. So I think it could be made clear.
Oh, okay. And thanks for your feedback. And I think we finish all the tasks. And let's go to the post-test verbal questionnaire. And yeah, you have finished all the tasks, and I have a few short evaluation questions. Please answer on a scale from 1 to 5, where 1 means very poor and very difficult, and 5 means very good, very easy. You may also briefly explain your answer. And let's start from the task one. How efficient was the application from for completing task one on a scale from 1 to 5?
Well, I think I would give it a 4. I was able to find the information, but if there were more tasks, the efficiency might decrease.
Oh, yeah, I think and the second question is how easy or intuitive was task one on a scale from 1 to 5?
Well, I think I would also give it a 4. It was not difficult overall, but the status icons made me pause for a moment.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. And let's go to the task two. And how efficient was the application for completing task two on scale from 1 to 5?
Well, I would give it a 4. I successfully completed the edit, but having both the edit and create sections on the screen at the same time was a little distracting.
Yeah. And how easy or intuitive was task two on a scale from 1 to 5?
Well, I would give it a 3. It was not too difficult, but I had to make sure I was editing the in the correct section.
Oh yeah, and I think the how efficient was the application for completing task 3 on a scale from 1 to 5?
Well, I would give it a 5. I was able to create the task successfully without the major issues.
Wow, amazing. And that's great. How easy or intuitive was task 3 on a scale from 1 to 5?
Well, I would give it a 4. The form itself was not hard to understand, but it would be better if the date format were more consistent.
Yeah, I'm totally agree with you. And overall, how efficient was the application on a scale from 1 to 5?
Well, I would give it a 4. I think the crawl functions work, and I was able to complete the main tasks.
Okay, and overall, how intuitive or easy to use was the application on a scale from 1 to 5?
Well, I would give it a 3. Mm, it is learnable overall, but there are a few places where I hesitated on the first use, such as the status icons and the edit section.
Oh, that's great. And thanks for your feedback. And let's go to the last question about final open-ended questions. Um, what did you like most about this website?
Well, what I like most is that the chores are organized by date. So I can quickly see who is responsible for what each day. I think this layout is straightforward and practical for roommates sharing responsibilities.
Oh, and what was the most confusing or fascinating part?
Well, the most confusing part for me was that the task status icons were not very clear. I could guess what the check mark and the empty circle meant, but I was not completely sure at first. And also, having both the edit and create sections visible at the same time made me stop and double check what I was doing.
Oh, I think you're right. And let's go to if you could change one or two things, what would you improve?
Well, first, I would make the text status clear by adding colors or text labels. And second, I would separate the editing and creating workflows so that only one main action area is shown at a time. I think that would make the interface clearer.
Oh, and was there any features you expected to find but could not find?
Well, I expected to find filtering or search features such as viewing chores by member or only showing incomplete tasks. That would make the app easier to use when there are many tasks. And I also expected something closer to a monthly calendar view since the page is labeled chores calendar. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I think we finished all the part. And thank you for your time and the feedback. Your comments are very helpful. I will use them to improve the interface and the interaction design. And I will document all the changes in my usability study report. After that, I will send you a copy. And this session is now complete and you can quit anytime. And do you have any questions here? Uh, yeah.
No, that's right. And thank you. I hope the feedback is helpful.
Okay. Thank you too. Thank you for your time.